After the new Arc Raiders update, Marathon just got a lot more interesting to me. Arc Raiders released the new Stratus Guys update 2 days before the Marathon Server Slam. This update came with a few interesting changes that highlight my point. The notable changes include removing PvP feats, which are like daily challenges, nerfing the meta PvP weapons, and adding yet another puzzle room, this time on Damn Battlegrounds, which takes about 4 people to complete working simultaneously. This is 4 people, which means it's either 2 duos or 1 person from another trio squad working on it, or 4 people in a solo lobby that could all kill each other. That's not even including the new Hurricane map event, which weakens your shield instantly when you exit buildings, incentivizing players to run around without a shield. These changes signal to the player base that the developers are making it even harder to fight players and makes us want to turn our weapons to the Arc instead, even at the end of an expedition cycle, which is the important part. The end of a season, which is what it's called in other extraction shooters, usually entails more and more aggressive PvP, since we know that we're going to lose all of our stuff in our stash anyways. However, Arc has been leaning the other direction with all these updates, maybe in part because of the voluntary wipe system, probably. I was under the impression after the previous update, the shared watch event, that this one would be a lot more PvP focused. Possible changes to Stella Montis or another game mode that provides more opportunities for PvP, like the solo versus squads. Well, I was dead wrong on that. Stratus Guides introduces 2 new enemies, which are even more punishing for players that are not paying attention. And here is where Marathon could step in. I have been a friendly player in Arc Raiders. Care Bear lobbies for 350 hours. My stash is completely full. I have 4 million space dollars and I am bored. For the last 2 days, I have been throwing myself into Stella Montis over and over again, dying over and over again just to practice PvP because I suck at it, all right? I literally suck at it. I am a PvE player. I come from Helldivers, all right? However, after finding the aggressive and shoot-on-sight lobbies, I truly regret it. The third-person perspective, corner peeking, and time to kill are definitely making me want to turn off this game. There is a large population of people that feel this way about the PvP side of this game. This is where I see Marathon stepping in. Arc Raiders has introduced me to extraction shooters. It's the only extraction shooter I've ever played. So, that means that I now know the mechanics of an extraction shooter. Arc Raiders is not designed for me to be able to play PvP correctly. I suck at it, especially in the third person perspective. So now we're looking at Marathon. First person game, extraction shooter, a little bit more lenient than Tarkov, which is the problem with Tarkov. Tarkov is not friendly to new players. So if I get in early on Marathon, that means that I am going to have exactly what I've been wanting, which is a first-person perspective in a PvP extraction shooter. I really think that this could be a good stepping stone for me and a lot of players out there. So what we're going to see is actually something that I have been saying for a long time. Arc Raiders is the PUBG of extraction shooters. Marathon is going to be the Apex Legends of extraction shooters, and we could possibly see a third Fortnite style, cartoony style of extraction shooters later down the line. But for right now, we're going to see the team-based version of this gameplay. And if it's good, it could be just as successful as what Apex Legend is comparative to PUBG. If you think back, PUBG had 1 million players playing right off the bat, which is a big number at the time. 6 million players is a big number at the time of this recording. And that is the amount of players that Arc Raiders has had. So if we look at history, we can see that when new genres of games start becoming very popular like this, see multiple games coming out in that genre. What I'm excited for is that Marathon could fit in this niche that I'm starting to see. I am so bored in Arc Raiders. I am full. I have all the money that I need for the next expedition. So now I'm going to start looking at other games to practice my first-person shooting so I could get into Marathon right off the bat. In the next 2 days, I'm recording this on the 24th when the Shrouded Skies update came out. So that's what my thoughts are on this new Arc Raiders update. I'm really excited and I'm happy that it came out. And I actually want Arc Raiders to be a more PvE-focused game because it is clearly built for that. What I want Marathon to be is to be the PvP side of that. So I am now a lot more interested in Marathon because of what the developers are doing with Arc Raiders, which I am totally fine with. I absolutely agree with what Embark is doing. I know a lot of the PvPers do not agree with me on that, but I absolutely think that this is a good direction for the game and they should keep going. Thank you for watching.